Sweet.
And we are live! Officially.
Yes.
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 Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Hello, bienvenue. Welcome. Come on in. This is very special day indeed, where this may look like your stereotypical game of Dungeons & Dragons, or Pathfinder, maybe even Mutants and Masterminds. Call of Cthulhu, maybe? No. It's as far... If anything, this is probably the opposite of Call of Cthulhu. But, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching episode 0 of what is the game that I am building from the ground up by the name of Ring Warriors. The game that's all about warriors of the ring. What ring? Wrestling ring. Blah. It's gonna be great.
Woo!
I'm joined by some
Yes.
crazy people that you can hear in the background.
Yeah,
Mainly me.
Oh yeah.
mainly.
At the moment, we are joined by fellow players Christy, Foxy, and Tashi. They're all
Hello.
down here.
Hello.
Lovely.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was that Tash? Were you putting a message on the?
What?
You put a message on the stream, didn't you? Going hi.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, I was.
Fair enough. And so today with episode
Yeah.
0, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting off easy by literally creating our characters. Because with this being an RPG, you can't RPG unless you have a character, unless you want to RPG yourself, which if you do, I guess that's fine, but where's the fun in that? Just want to be yourself.
Yes.
And the silence says it all.
yes.
Exactly.
There you go. So, of course, Ring Warriors. It's all about having your wrestler as your character and all the fun stuff in between. And if anyone at any point in the chat has any questions as to how does this work? What the hell is this? Who are you? By all means, snap any and all questions in that chat box and I will hopefully get to those whilst we are in the middle of character creation. So guys, are you ready?
Heck yes.
I'm starting my lovely office
Oh.
Sweet.
document here, which has actually all the stats already, but I need to roll them again.
Yeah. Because we did very early on, Tashi and Foxy joined me in a mini test.
Yeah.
See how things were coming along. And needless to say, they rolled stats for their characters at that time, which was cool. Now, none of that matters, because we are starting anew. And new stuff, fun stuff. So, to kick things off, guys, have you thought of what race you'd like to be?
Yes.
There is the fact that I do have my law plan, but you have created Azarians, which
have.
aren't usable yet.
Well, they are usable for you, just not
Yeah.
anyone else yet.
Yay!
You can test drive it.
Yeah, that's true.
You are literally the test driver of the Azarians.
Yeah.
Because if they are OP, I know to immediately chuck them in the bin. Well, not chuck them in the bin, put them back through the recycling plant and fix. That's what I should say. Right. So, first things first. For the people watching out there in cyberspace, the game features a bunch of races, 8 in total. Well, 9, including the secret one, which Foxy is playing as of the moment. And these races, some of them you may remember from other RPGs, some of them may be new to you. So I wish to give you a quick rundown. We have the humans, standard, human, don't go wrong. Your elves, your dwarves, and your gnomes. Very, very great fantasy staples right there. But on top of that, we have the likes of the Sharkons, shark people that have risen from the depths of the oceans around the world. Loplans, the rabbit people that just bounce, but yet still can't beat turtles in a race. We then have the Hissen, snake people, mostly from the Arabian side of the planet, but can be a little bit scattered here and there. They are snaky, and they're achy, especially in the ring. And we have Agricons, rock beings, carved from the very mountains themselves. Some of them may be nice guys, others might just be assholes.
Yeah, and also there is one little interesting part. Actually, it seems that XSplit doesn't capture Microsoft Word.
Ugh. How weird.
Yeah, well, if the name is Broadcaster, it should.
Okay, right, so, with everything underway, and that as a quick explanation, let's get this shit underway. So, who is everyone? Of course, we have the secret 9th race, which at this moment in time, if anyone is interested, will be unplayable for now, because it is very, very early days, and quite frankly, I know if people are going mad about rabbits, they're going to go crazy about friggin' foxies, you furry people.
Yes.
Filthy. I have made a race known as the Azarians, aka the Foxfolk world. As you can imagine, Foxy, most likely, going to be Foxy.
Indeed, you are so right about that one.
It's, how did you predict it? It's kind of obvious. Anyway,
Yeah.
so, have you guys thought about what race, you would like to be?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Okay, so let's start with, because we'll get this all on your sheets one bit at a time. Let's
Are you
start-
writing a sheet, or do you want us to write a sheet as well?
If you would write a sheet, that would be great.
Boy. I mean, I have some stuff already ready, so I mean, I don't mind going first if everyone else needs a bit of time and stuff.
Oh god. Azarian High Flyer. That sounds so wrong.
Oh god, I take that as a yes. So Tashi, what
Yes.
have you gone with?
I have gone with the Hissen, and I've looked at the sub races, and I'm going to be Hissen Boa Constrictor.
Lovely. So the Hissen, ladies and gentlemen, are the snake people. They have their age normally in these. Just bearing in mind, the age that I have here are their ring age. So this is the age they would normally have if they were going into the professional wrestling world. So the Hissen have an age of between 30 to 80, as how they last in their ring career. They can be cruiserweights all the way up to heavyweights. And as their sub race, and being a boa constrictor, you get +2 power or wits right off of the get-go.
Sweet. Actually, I was going to say, should I roll for stats first?
Yes, why don't we all roll for stats, actually? Why don't we just do
Yes.
it? Because that's fun,
Yeah.
rolling dice.
Okay.
So it was Azarians were age 140 to 400, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Because these guys are crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Because the
Spies.
Azarian age is actually tied to human years. So, bearing in mind, might change.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for
Well,
moment, they are very old.
Yeah, well,
Right.
my Azarian is gonna be actually 260 years old.
Lovely.
Jesus. Right.
So,
With the real grey beard in the ring.
okay. So for rolling your stats, It is very simple. I normally go the way of doing 4d6s and then removing the lowest number, and that being one of your stat numbers. And then you keep doing that until you have 6 stat numbers.
Sweet.
And we will then compare and see what we have.
Okay.
Right.
So,
So what are we doing? 4d6s.
4d6, and then you remove the lowest number.
Wait, so 4d6 or 4 single rolls?
so yeah, I'll let you explain, Dom.
Yeah, so
So
4d,
1, 2, 3, 4.
so 4d6.
So it's 4 6-sided dice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4. 4 individual rolls.
Yeah. And that's
And
for
then-
one stat. But you remove the lowest number.
All
I'm
right.
going to be writing these down as we go along, just so I can visually compare them. Here we are.
Okay. So
When you have numbers, feel free to shout them out. We'll have a look and see
Okay.
how crazy these characters are going to end up being.
Well, I have. It was 46 times 6. Or how many skills there were.
Yeah, so
Power, cunning, toughness,
yeah,
wit,
that's it.
heal.
But just make sure that when you're rolling your 4d6, you do remove the lowest number, or else you're going to have numbers so damn high that they are going to be nuts.
Yeah, that is true. So I need to do 2 more rolls. Oh wow!
oh no, Jesus! These are very average rolls. I'm not liking this.
I think someone is on the verge of making Steve the world's most average man.
I think I am.
So I'll say my numbers,
Yes.
and I already subtract the lowest number there. So first 12,
12,
then 15,
15,
16,
16,
13,
13,
14,
14,
and 17.
17. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Indeed. Okay. Now it's now we wait for the numbers of Tashi and the numbers of Christe.
I got my numbers, and I'm kind of
Okay, what did you get?
okay. Just so you know, they're all above 10. Well, they're all 10 and above, so there's no negative modifiers. But
That's good.
I have 10,
10,
11,
11,
13,
13,
13,
13.
13,
So Steve is actually
and
really
14.
calculating.
And 14. Wow.
So Steve is really gonna be in our campaign.
Steve, okay, you may be re-rolling for Steve.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll roll another set while you go on to.
Yeah, go
Someone
ahead. If you're not
else.
satisfied with your original set, you can re-roll another. I'll let you.
I will re-roll another set.
How many lots of 4d6 are we doing?
6.
6. Okay.
God damn, these are not good rolls.
Oh god.
I'm not liking this at all. Oh, come on. Come on. God damn it. Okay. I'm not liking this at all.
Oh no.
No. Okay, so I think these are oh man, I think these are worse.
Oh god.
Okay, so I got yeah. I'll see whether Christy wanted to say her numbers before mine.
Still doing them. Don't worry. I'm still.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the second lot of stats I rolled an 8,
8,
9,
9,
10,
10,
13,
13,
14,
14,
and 14.
14. My god. That's actually worse.
That's
Yeah, that is
so
worse.
much worse.
Can I roll another set?
Tash, roll another.
Thank you.
I always let, personally with me, I always let my players roll 3 sets of 6.
Okay.
if you're not
someone's
satisfied.
arrived.
Hello.
Hello.
It's a finish.
Easy. How's it going?
Oh, well.
Oh, no, oh yeah, it's not going well for Tash.
No, it's
Right.
not.
What have I jumped in on?
No, wait. Oh, that's even worse. It's not an 11. That's a 9.
Oh god.
No, it's not going well for me. Oh God, no, no, no.
Right. So, I've arrived a bit late to this. What are we doing?
Have a moment rolling for stats.
These dice
Done.
suck.
I can't. Right, hang on. I'm going to get on Facebook to get the stuff open again.
I think
still
I
need
might
to make
have
a
to roll
character.
another set again. This is not going well.
Oh god, Tash.
What is this?
Oh god.
Okay, right. Okay, third set.
Okay.
9. Yeah,
9.
so I got 9,
Yeah.
12,
12.
12,
12.
13,
13.
14.
14.
I haven't got any higher than a 14.
I've only got 4 numbers.
So
Wait, no, okay, I'll type them in the
Oh, 5 numbers, sorry.
I've got 2 9s.
Oh, 2 9s. I didn't hear the first.
Yeah, I got
first
2
one, sorry.
9s.
For the
No, that's
record,
fine.
sorry, Dom. Making a character for me, it'd be really, really simple. I just want to build the biggest, brutiest, like punch in the face, dumbest character I can for this. And his name will be Erg because he can't really talk.
Erg.
You better roll those stats, Ben, and make sure that your smarts is insanely low.
Can we rig it a little bit?
Well, roll your shit, and we'll see.
Right.
Because
I'll
I might just say your smarts are 4. You're an idiot.
What's hang on.
Yeah, I'm just not. I'm not having any luck at
Okay,
all.
okay, Tash, because it's you, I'll let you have another.
Is this standard standard D&D?
Right, you know what? I'm
3?
gonna.
Yeah, so roll 4d6, remove the lowest, and do that 6 times.
Right, I rolled a 15.
There, 15 for you all.
Right, these dice.
then-
Dice
Oh, hello, Gothic, by the way, watching on the chat. Hello.
Hello,
Right.
Gothic.
15, then a 10.
10. The only one with like really great stats right now is Foxy. He's just sitting there going, "I'm waiting."
I'm waiting.
Right,
Yeah, so
I'm gonna
15,
like,
10,
bring it up.
11.
11, yeah.
Right.
Oh! 14.
14, cool.
Ooh,
Okay,
13.
since I got
Fucking
this
hell.
out, I'm gonna.
13.
And you bloody called it. I got a 5.
Hey! That's all you needed. Hello, Moose. Welcome to the stream.
Moose! Hi, Moose.
Right. I need to find in the chat the documents.
Right.
My food got here
Okay.
just in time.
Lovely.
Take 4. Okay, so I've got.
Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well in the chat as we are making characters tonight for my game, Ring Warriors! Or as I would like to pronounce it in 80s style with an awesome guitar riff in the background, Ring Warriors!
Woo!
If that could actually happen, someone make that. There's just a game
Have we
you
got
were
to
talking
have
about.
an commercial?
All you do, like, Dom, is get a clip of you just going, Ring Warriors! And just
Well,
get someone to do a
yeah.
guitar behind it.
That's what I'm going to be working on at some point. Yes, to answer your question,
we can
Moose.
all do like a choir behind it, like just to get our voices in it.
No, we make different versions but play every week for each individual member.
And we sort of like have like
Right,
just
that's
half time cards or something like that, just different character cards, and we've done our own version for that character.
Done.
I'm
I like this
not
movie.
pleased at all.
Oh no. Yes,
Quickly, Dom.
bear with me one moment to answer your question, Moose. Yes, this is the game I was talking about. The one I'm working on, and the one we're showing tonight.
Dom, what is your biggest, dumbest, strongest race?
Biggest, dumbest, strongest race. In all honesty, it's kind of up for grabs. I mean, you can go Agricon, you can go human, Sharkon. You can even go dwarf.
Let me just which would you say are your heaviest? Heaviest
Agricon.
two.
Because Agricons are made out of pure mountain.
That could work. I like the idea of a shark on though, because he's got by his teeth.
Yeah.
But where Agricon? Let me look at Agricon. Right.
I'm rolling stats
fucking-
for Steve, the world's average man.
Tash,
How did the Agricon
Tash,
aim?
trust
What
me.
happened with...
If you're not thinking your stats are good enough for Lavanya, roll for Steve. Make Steve. I trust you.
I'm not making Steve,
I
am not
to
making
make Steve.
but I want to be the snake lady that I am.
Oh yeah, I did not
I-
expect a tabletop RPG. Yes, that's what it was in the first place. I kept explaining, but that's what it was. It might not
Yeah,
came
like,
across
what?
well enough, but there you go. It is one.
Right,
Josh
I've
can't
already got my...
Discord to work.
Right, I know what race I want to be at least. I'm going to be an Agricon as a fault block mountain.
Oh, nice. Fault Block Mountain Agricon.
And do I get to choose his weight class, or is that like...
No, you get to choose your weight class.
I want him to be the heaviest mother bastard in the world.
So super heavyweight, I believe.
Yeah, super heavyweight.
Yes, you would be. And so, for the people listening in at home, Agricons, for people who don't know, are the fantasy race that I created specifically for this game that are literally made out of pure mountain. Now, depending on obviously what mountain they are made out of, depends on their sub-race. And the sub-race that Vinny has gone for is the Fault Block Mountain. So, effectively, you get +2 power and +1 toughness for on your stats. And when your Agricon is brought down to 50% of your maximum health, you burst, like your actual shell bursts into like shards, and every creature within a 15-foot radius of you must make a... If I just have a read, because I've got the chat box in. Nope. Must make a toughness saving throw, and on a failed save, targets take 1d4 piercing damage, and it increases as you level up.
Yo, level 20 increases to a D6. My god.
Oh yeah, because then you shred people with your own body.
Womp womp.
Wah, wah.
I think
Also-
Josh needs to be title on Discord.
Oh yeah, our game sorted. Should have it. There we go. Yep, he should have it. So yeah. To answer your question, Moose, yes, Vinny is basically the Rock. If the Rock was an actual rock.
Solid as a rock.
Could I just have an ability called, like, the People's
The People's
Boulder?
Rock.
The People's Boulder.
The People's Boulder.
And all I do is sit on
Dude, that's your finishing move.
Done.
The People's Boulder. We'll get to that in a minute because we do have a creative finisher in this. Well,
So,
Right.
well, sorry, it's copyrighted. We'll create a climax for reasons.
yeah.
Mm.
So,
Right, okay, right. We've got to change it up a little bit then, so we can't call it the People's whatever, because that is kind of a little bit on the nose.
You think of names for your finisher or your climax.
yeah.
The Rabble's Rubble! There we go!
Oh god.
And I believe I'll go with Red Fox.
Ooh, that's quite good.
Because environmentalist.
Right, I've got it. My finisher. Right, it's the Rabble's Rubble. I just grab them, hold them up in the air, and give them a punch that would shatter a mountain.
Give him a damn big punch.
Punch right to the nose, like
Right into the nostril.
teeth flying everywhere. That's why it's the Rubble.
Ah, lovely. Right.
Right. I have finally rolled some stats which I'm happy with.
Okay. What are
Yeah,
your
because-
stats, Tash?
Right. The final stats are the following.
Here we are.
9.
9.
Here are the lottery numbers, folks. 10.
10.
12.
Well, very sorry to hear, by the way, that Gothic is still ill. Sending more love to you, buddy.
Aww. 13.
13.
Come on.
15.
15.
And 17.
Whoa.
What's the Thunderball? You've hit 4 of my numbers. What's the Thunderball?
And
Well,
Bully special prize!
a punch to the face. I mean, what?
That's my move.
Hey, that's a thing. That's a thing. Vinny the Moose has just said. If you're playing a rock, then just throw the ring at them.
Just lift up the entire ring with everyone on
Do
them.
I only
just
get one
slam it
finisher, or do
down.
I get 2?
Oh no, your finishing move is just one. But I will go into more details about how the finishing maneuver works a little bit later on, when we get through the all these bits.
I'm trying to work out what class to go for.
Well, have a look.
Oh boy.
Have a think.
I am. I'm just having to zoom out on my browser.
Christy, have you
Right.
made any progress with your numbers?
Got them all. I'm just helping Josh.
No worries.
Yeah, I've got them all. So I've got 2 12s, 16, 7, 15, 10.
Sorry, that was 2 12s.
16, 7, 15, and 10.
15 and 10. That is nice. That's
Spread out,
That's
at
pretty
least.
cool. I like that. Cool. At the moment, I'd probably say the most overpowered character, if I was to judge it by stats alone, would probably be Foxy. Bearing in mind that was Foxy's first roll of stats as well, you lucky bastard.
Question: as my intelligence, well, as my smarts is going to be really, really low. How is that going to affect me gameplay wise? Like,
Okay, if your intelligence is going to be really low.
yeah.
So if your smarts are going to be really low, just don't trust yourself when it comes to being smart. Just don't.
Okay.
Like anything that
Thing is,
involves
like,
raw
I think
intelligence.
it's great because he is a mountain. He is very stubborn.
I can see that.
So he's just gonna be. It's like if he's got something in his head, it's gonna happen, regardless of how many times he fails.
Oh, it's like what Moose says. If into low, you're not big brain. It's easy.
I don't need a big brain when I've got a fist the size of a bloody boulder.
Exactly. Why need a brain when all you need to know is that fist plus face equals smash.
I see like if we go to D&D standards, I see a complicated puzzle in front of a door. I punch the door. Puzzle solved.
There you go. But the door is made out of impenetrable steel. I punch the
I stay there for about 14 years punching said door. Or, failing that, punch around the door and make a hole.
Yeah. Hello, Alex Lewis, by the way, on the YouTubes. Hello and welcome. Gothic gives a thumbs up, she approves. Do you have the capacity to even punch them? With your intelligence. That is a very good idea. Very good point.
Hello.
We have Vinny.
It doesn't take intelligence to punch somebody. It might take wits.
We have Jay Walker. Oh, hi, Josh.
Beaver Josh.
Powerhouse, maybe.
Right, so now the question is, do I put
So, somebody
15 in
mentioned.
cunning?
Hello?
Hello,
Hello.
there he is. Hello.
Oh,
Right, that's
alright. It works
So-
fine.
Somebody mentioned my name.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, I mentioned your name just to say your character's probably the most overpowered stat-wise right now.
Yeah,
Let me see.
pretty much.
I would say if int is 1 or something, you can't even think straight. So not even able to open a door. But I think that would make the gameplay a bit strange.
My intelligence is 5. I can eat with a knife and fork.
Yeah, exactly. You know how to walk.
I can wear a suit. I can look almost convincing in a suit.
There you go. You just
That's.
like algebra, no.
I can
Fractions,
count on my
no.
finger.
Integers, no.
I only have 2 fingers.
There you go. He only has 2. Just 2 big rock fingers.
Well, I've got 2 fingers and a big rock thumb.
There you go.
Do you want to explain to Josh what we're doing?
Yes. So at the moment, Josh, we are rolling for our character's stats, and to do that, we are just rolling 4 6-sided dice and removing the lowest number to get one of your stat numbers, and then we're doing that 6 times. So effectively, you'll have 6 numbers that will be your stat numbers for your character.
And Josh doesn't have his mic active.
Yeah, he's muted.
Yeah.
Might have accidentally muted himself.
Yeah, that could be.
Josh.
So
speak
rocking.
to us.
So rocking the smoking? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Moose. I know we've lost Josh.
No.
Oh
Okay, so I filled out which stats go in where. Oh yeah, I have to do the modifiers. Okay, so that's
Yes.
going to be
Modifiers are basically the same as you should normally be used to. So, like, 0 would be 10 and 11, 1 would be 12, 13, 2 would be 14, 15, etc. And the minuses in the opposite way, so 8 and 9 would be -1,
Mhm.
going down.
Continue.
Let's see.
Hello again.
yeah.
Sorry, had a phone call at the same time, and there was 2 different voices going at once. Well, more than 2, but yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
the struggle.
I see.
Yeah.
when you're called by one person and 500 show up.
Yeah.
I
Are we just explaining the thing again?
Yeah, so basically we are making our... We are starting the process of making our characters. By, at the moment, just rolling for our big stat numbers.
To roll 4d6s.
And pick the highest 3.
Right,
Yes.
I know what class I am.
First says something like I'm looking like I'm smart. Seems like I misheard. I know what he's missed. Yeah, it was more so that he was saying that he's smart enough to know to dress well. But he may not be smart enough to do, like, long division.
I've got street smarts. I can cross the road.
Ugh, suggest we turn right. Why is that? Ugh, forget why we go right, but right is good side. But why do we go right? Because right is what Ugh used for fisting. Not in that way.
Oh, that can be a thing. Erg does not understand it anyway.
You
Erg will
evil,
never
cheeky
understand
fools.
innuendo. Erg does not understand innuendo.
Ugh is not understanding window. Everyone slyly climbs through a window in order to stealth in. What does your character do? Smash the window and just walk. No, he doesn't even smash it. He just walks. And he just smashes
just
around
walks
him.
and everything.
You just see, like, in his house is just every doorway is just Erg-sized holes.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, yes, thank you, Moose, for that comment. I highly recommend you do not Google that word.
And since I don't have overlay for this week, I won't be streaming tonight. So
That is fine.
I could actually.
He takes everything seriously. He doesn't understand jokes. I tell you now, by saying that, it's made it harder for me than for you guys.
I was gonna say that's gonna test your role playing.
Tom, I am ready.
His body is ready.
I will be going out of character a lot.
You can just see it now.
My basic character.
Right, so I think we've all got our stats apart from Josh at the moment.
Okay.
But once Josh is sorted, we will go to the next step.
Yeah, I'm ready to roll my dice. How many against 6, isn't it?
Yeah, so
6
you want
stats to choose from.
to so you want to keep going until you have 6 sets of 6 sets of numbers. Yeah.
Sorry, I just need a bit of pen and a paper.
Yes, grab it. Grab your pens and papers.
Right, I'll roll now.
Sweet.
Wow. Stretch already. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, someone. Who did that? Oh my god.
I don't know.
Foxy with the 11-bit cheer causing the oh yeah to trigger on my stream. Thank you, Foxy, you cheeky, sly devil, you.
Fox being a fox.
There you go.
Do this for a while.
Sneaking in there, sliding in them cheers.
I don't mean to. I don't mean to sort of like slow your thunder or anything. Just before I forget, I've been meaning to do this for a while. I kept forgetting.
Okay, I've got my stats. I've got the numbers.
Cool. What numbers did you get?
So I've got 13, 2 12s,
1, 2, 3.
I'm not
you
even
got that?
sorry, like, this is just, like, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh bloody hell! What? What even?
Oh, wow.
What? Vinny with a bloody 400-bit cheer, causing an even bigger oh yeah.
Well, two things, Dom. First of all, it's been sitting in my bit account for the longest time.
Fair enough.
And secondly, like, you're a great bloke, and I've loved your content for ages, and I finally had the means to be able to send something back to you as a thank you. So,
Aw.
there you go, man.
Aww.
Dude, I love you, man.
Plus, it was my birthday yesterday, and I just felt like being really good to people.
Aww.
It's so
So,
nice.
That's adorable.
Yeah, give me one moment. Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Bear me one moment, people.
Aww.
So what were your other numbers, Josh?
Again. So numbers were 13, the highest number, 2 12s, 2 10s, and an 8.
It's an even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've changed from a luchador now to an icon. So
You did say you were going to change.
no, I was telling Josh today at work because it's been the luchador for ages.
I think that's better. Chair stream? No. Sadly, no. It was only a momentary chair stream. Because I had to let my mum in the house.
Aww.
So it was an important minor chair stream. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, Josh, for your numbers I have a 13, 3 12s. What else did you get?
Oh no, it was 2 12s.
Oh, 2 12s.
Yeah.
Okay, 13, 2 12s,
2 10s,
2 10s,
and 1 8.
and an 8. Okay, cool. Are you happy with those numbers, or would you like to try again?
No, I'm pretty happy with those numbers. It's alright, it's not too bad.
Cool. Right. With that sorted. Everyone's got their numbers. Everybody's happy.
Yes.
And has everyone chosen the race that they wish to go with? So I know that Vinny's going to be going with Agricon and going as a Fold Mountain Agricon.
Woohoo.
Tashi is going to be a Boa Constrictor Hissen.
Yes.
Foxy is actually Foxy. What variant of Azarian are you going as?
Red Fox.
Makes sense. So you're a Red Fox Azarian.
Yes.
Ooh, what's an Azarian?
Azarians are fox people.
Mm.
It's a
Interesting.
it's a test race that I'm putting together.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds interesting.
I don't tell you how to run your stream, but you missed a sub.
I missed a what?
You missed a sub.
Oh, I've got to re-show that then, because the sub emote is probably my favorite thing, and if I missed it, I'm going to replay it. But I got to replay it. It'll pop up again in just a moment. It's Vinny again, because you're a cheeky mother hubbard and I love you. But it should pop up. If it doesn't, I'm going to be very upset.
For some reason, my bloody laptop decided to close Twitch. That was annoying. Oh my god.
How strange. That's not actually. It's not actually popping up on my thing. I don't know why. Could I ask what you intend as a background story? You don't have to answer if you tell it later. Is that for any of the people with their characters so far, or is that just backstory of the game in general?
What is that noise on
I
the
was gonna say
background?
it sounds like a radar beep.
Oh, no, yeah.
Submarine.
Vinny, we are here. You do not need to
Yeah,
use your
sorry,
sonar system.
Oh, no, I'm just spacing out a little bit, sorry.
No worries. That emo does not like you to see it. It really doesn't. I don't know why. I spent a good long time making that happen. I want to see why it's not coming together. So I'm going to look into that in the meantime. So I know that if I get out my handy notepaddy, so boa constrictor hissing. Foxy is a red fox Azarian. Finn is a fold mountain agricon.
Model him on Meat Boy. Model him on Meat Boy. I'm just looking through the emotes. I'm just thinking he should kind of look a bit like a Rocky version of Meat Boy. Bit of red moss growing on him on that. I'm just that feel just a punchy guy.
Descriptions. Unless it doesn't do it for the Twitch ones, but it should. Sub, yeah. Still active. Oh, it's still set to disabled. I'm an idiot. I had everything set up and yeah, it was still on disabled. Wah wah. Streaming 101. Make sure it's turned on. Oh no, has it been deleted for my recent events now? Oh no. Well, if
Sorry,
anything
you're
happens,
gonna have to resub again.
yeah, reactivate your sub. Be like Vin as a rock, please. Be like rock.
What
Okay.
are your thoughts about that emote I sent into your chat?
Okay, what I might actually do is I might do a showing of it. Be rock, you soft rock. I might just show a preview of what it is on stream. So if anyone does decide to sub with their Twitch Prime or any which way in the future, you will see this delicious emote dedicated to yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, it is this. It is the best subscription thing ever. And now I will play it again because Vinny has now popped up on my feed. So it should pop up in just a moment. And then we can bask in its greatness. Hopefully. Maybe. Right. See, with all of that done. Yes, so Christy, who were you playing as race-wise?
So it'll be Lopan and New Zealand Red.
Oh, New Zealand Red.
Sweet.
Lachlan, lovely. And Josh, have you had to think about yours?
Yeah, I've had a little look through these sort of things. I was talking to Christy about today. I think I was just going to be like a brawler, kind of like tank type character.
Oh, yep.
So I was looking at the Great White on the sub race. Is it Sharkon?
Oh, I love you. That's my favourite one.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. It's got 2 to power and toughness, and it has an uppercut. This sounds like the perfect kind of thing to be.
Lovely. Well, if you're game for that, I will write that down.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. Yeah, I don't mind.
Great. Okay, so our team will consist of a boa constrictor Hissen, a red fox Azarian, a New Zealand red Loplan, a fold mountain Agricon, and a great white Sharkon. Oh, yes. This
We will be the ultimate stable.
it really will at this stage,
Yeah.
and at some point I will let you guys even at the end of the stream, I will let you guys think of a stable name for yourselves. Because that's how we make wrestling even more interesting. We make the next
stable.
NWO.
Stable name, like what?
So stables in wrestling terms are basically big teams. So you have team names like, let's say, the Hardy Boys, which is just 2 people and sometimes Lita, who is like on-off manager. A stable is at least a team of 3 or more people that band together under the same idealization or same similar goals, or just want to team up because they're friends and they just want to kick some butt together. Some examples of this are like D-Generation X, the NWO. If I dare say, a modern day example is the Elite, the Golden Elite, Bullet Club.
Can I just say that none of us are humans?
Yeah,
At
none
all?
of you are
Or
human.
like,
Boring.
or at least none of us have like human characteristics in any way. We're just all animals. Or
Well, rock person might do.
yeah,
but
rock person. Yeah, but even so,
Oh yeah, it's still fun though, because one of these days a human will show up. One of the humans Woo! There it is. There's the woo. Oh my god, that's amazing. Thank you again, Vinny. Just because I get to play that on my stream, and it's the best ever. I love it. Right.
That's literally like when one dog hears another dog down the street.
oh, is it like?
Like the broken houses, they can hear it through the window, and so they're just going at each other for hours.
Is it like? Is it like the Howl in Zootopia?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be. So, now is our next step. Our next step is to identify what your style would be. So styles
Powerhouse.
in my game are effectively the character classes of the game. And we have such great... And they're based out off of actual wrestling styles. And we have the Technician, the Powerhouse, the Brawler, if I just carry on through what I have, the Luchador, of course, classic wrestling, the Extremist, the strong Style, we have High Flyer, and my personal favourite, the Icon. So, we're going to go through people one at a time, and we're going to identify what your styles are. See what we have from there. Yeah, Vin might take Powerhouse with how we're going. Since we have anthropomorphic animals and a rock person, can we call ourselves Pride Rock?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's
You know
pretty,
what?
all honesty, it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. But copyright.
Damn it! Damn it!
Back to a drawing board, sadly. Right.
Or can we swap it like Rock Pride? There.
Rock-
although none of us, although none of us are really rocks.
No, it's only
So-
it would be Rock Pride if all of you were Agricons. Because then it would make perfect sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm.
It's like Rock Blood Brother, Rock Blood Brothers.
I need to look up this.
Can you smell what the Pride Rock is punching? Oh, I love it. Okay, so when it comes to styles, I'll be picking people one at a time, and because they are so nicely, we will start with Christy, because of course, ladies first, and she asked. So, Christy, do you know what style your New Zealand Red Loplan would be?
it will be Icon.
You have a icon. Let me just that at the bottom. So for the people on the live stream, icons. Think of icons if you wanted a wrestling example of the icons. Icons are like your Ric Flairs, your Rocks, your Stone Cold Steve Austins. The ones, well, not so much Stone Cold because he's more of a brawler. But The Rock, like those who use their voice a lot and are the best at telling people that they suck. And it really getting deep into that feel. So, It's just wooed again. I think my stream is just catching up on the times I've asked it to re-woo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you again. It's still the best. So, as an icon, your hit points. Let's start with that one. So, your hit points are a D12, and your maximum hit points at level 1 will be 12 plus your toughness modifier.
That's 7. So that's 19.
Jeez.
Sweet.
Wait, 7?
Wait. Oh, yeah, I
Oh.
was going to say 7.
Yeah,
7?
7's my toughness.
What, plus 7 modifier?
No. Toughness is 7, that's -2, isn't it?
Toughness.
If you have 7 in your toughness, that's -2.
-2, yeah?
You would have.
So that sounds more.
That sounds right. I was thinking, oh god, I've already made something overpowered. Rework. So, that's your HP. Your proficiencies. Now, how proficiencies work in this game in comparison to some of the other RPGs you've worked on. Because you don't have... Well, we do have weapons in the game, but only the Extremist is really proficient when it comes to weapons. The proficiencies in our game is mostly about what kind of wrestling moves you are proficient in. And specifically at level 1, you know, first things first, armor-wise, you are proficient, or what you actually wear, your wrestling attire, you are proficient in light and medium wrestling attire. And then when it comes to moves, your proficiency in your moves, you are proficient with using forearm strikes, arm drags, leg locks, and one other strike, grapple, or hold of your choice. So if I just
make something up, or is there a list somewhere?
So I should have put up the I should have put up the move list on Facebook for people to have a look at. And
Could you send it again?
no problem.
Like-
I'll send that again. You know what? I'll actually put it in the Ring Warriors Discord chat. That'll make it easier for people. So let me put that in there. I think I'll actually pin that just to make it easier for people. Just that's like that. In. There we go. So the Ring Warriors move list is right there, and basically on the move list is, so if I was to go back to the character sheet and walk through what this basically means. So being proficient in forearm strikes. So on the move list you would go down to where it says forearms. So you are proficient in every kind of forearm move that you can see on that list. So if you're using a European uppercut, forearm club, an inverted forearm club, a forearm chops, forearm smash, a flying forearm smash, a sliding forearm smash, or a pistol whip, then you are proficient with using those moves and can therefore use your proficiency modifier when attacking with those moves. And so that would go with your forearm strikes, your arm drags, your leg locks, and you can then choose one more of your choosing. So you can add any of the strikes. You can add like punches or palm strikes. You can have a look at the grapples and be proficient in choke slams or DDTs. Or you can look at the holds and be proficient in body locks or back and torso stretches. Completely up to you.
Yeah, I'm just having a look.
You can have a look at those and get those down wherever you please. If you want to make note of certain moves that just call out to you. Your saving throws are in Wits and Appeal, and you are proficient in Innovation, in Courage, and any other 2 skills of your choice. And these skills are kind of like your skills when it comes to the realm of D&D, but in our one, we have Flexing, Workout, Balance, Slyness, Perseverance, Conditioning, Innovation, Bygone, Awareness, Instinct, Pressure, and Encourage.
Are these like your sort of skills in D&D?
That's what I just said.
I zoned out again now. I was eating pizza.
It's fine. So,
Balance and courage, by the way, for
Yeah.
that.
Yes, so your skills, you're proficient in Innovation, in Courage, and any other 2 of your choice.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm adding balance and courage.
Okay, you've already got Encourage. You can pick
Alright,
another one.
alright. Balance. Trying to think what else it was that I heard. What were the choices again?
We have that. There it is. So we have Flexing, Workout, Balance, Slyness, Perseverance, Conditioning, Innovation, Bygone, Awareness, Instinct, Pressure, and Encourage.
Innovation, I'll do.
Wait.
Right. And then at my
Right. Once you have all of that down, I will let you know what equipment you actually start out with.
alright. I think I'll have crotch Ringler for my other.
Yeah, have the crotch ringer. The crotch ringer is hilariously fun. Tell you what, whilst you're sorting out, whilst you're looking out through your moves and getting those bits done, let's go to another person to show them their style. And why don't we go with? Why don't we do Josh?
Okay, that's no problem.
Lovely. So, did you say you had an idea of what style you wanted to go down?
Yeah, I want to be a brawler. If that's okay.
Lovely. That's fine. Get that up on my here. There we are. Right. So as a brawler, your hit die is a D10, and your starting hit points would be 10 plus your toughness modifier.
Okay. On my thingy, I chose. You know, it says you pick +2 to either power or toughness. I picked that for power, so I guess I have no modifier.
That's absolutely fine.
I rolled a 5.
Okay. So your what stat did you put into toughness?
Put 12.
Put 12 in the toughness. So that would be you've got a +1 modifier on that one. So your starting HP would be 11.
Okay. Cool.
Lovely. Your proficiencies. You are proficient with light and medium attire, similar to Christy on that one. Your move proficiencies, however, you are proficient in punches, open palm strikes, and one more striking style of your choice.
Okay.
You can have a look through the move list when you get a chance and select one of the strike styles of your choosing, and you will be proficient in that one.
Is that the one you just put in the chat?
Yeah, that's right.
Give me 1 second to get that up again.
No worries. In the meantime, your saving throws will be in power and cunning.
Mhm.
And you will have proficiencies in flexing, balance, and one other skill of your choosing.
Okay. What? Sorry. What? Was I strikes? Was I proficient in already?
Okay, so you were proficient in punches,
Punches. Yeah.
open palm strikes,
Yeah.
and then one more of your choosing.
Okay. Cool. Sorry, just making sure I don't pick either punching or open palm strikes again.
No problem. Right, so you have a butcher's through there, and we'll come back to you in a minute.
Okay.
Let's get our other lady out of the way. It's Tashi.
Hello.
And who are
Um. Right. I was.
What are you, should I
I'm
say?
going. I mean, what am I? I'm going. I was going to go along with Brawler as well.
Okay.
So
Double brawler.
double the Brawler.
Why not? So, as well, your hit die is a d10, and your starting HP would be 10 plus your toughness modifier, which is...
Which is +3.
So you start with a 13.
Yep.
Or
I am being a tank.
the tank.
The tank. Tank.
Okay, with that, you are proficient in light and medium attire.
Mhm.
You are
Okay.
proficient with punches, open palm strikes, and one more strike style of your choosing.
Okay. And I know exactly which one it will be.
Lovely.
It shall be kicks.
Oh, cool. Your saving throws are in power and cunning.
Mhm.
Your proficiency skills are flexing, balance, and one other skill of your choosing.
Yep. And I'm going to choose perseverance.
Awesome. Okay, and we'll come back to you in just a moment. Now,
That's fine.
I'm going to write these down while I'm here, just so I know. So we've got... it'll be interesting to see how you guys actually go down your border trees. See if you do something similar or actually go quite different. It was Christy is an icon. And so this leads us to... Let's go with Foxy.
Yes.
And are you going with what I think you're going with?
I'm actually torn between two styles.
Ooh.
Between High Flyer and a Lucador.
Luchador. Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Going
tough.
full Rey Mysterio on here.
A very tough decision. Do you want time to think about it, or...?
I've been trying to think about it for last like 20 minutes already, so it won't be any more ready.
Well, you know what? Do you want me to sort out Vinny and then come back to you?
No, actually, I will do one little thing.
Yeah.
I will do a roll.
Are you going to roll to decide whether you go High Flyer or Luchador?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
And do you want to give me numbers?
Well,
one or two?
Well, what are you rolling? A d20 or?
I'm rolling. Actually, I'm flipping a coin.
Okay, so let's go with this. Heads, your Luchador. Tails, your High Flyer.
No, head's High Flyer. Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Heads High Flyer, tails Luchador.
So one is. Wait a minute. One is heads, so it's High Flyer.
Yep.
And Luchador is 2. Let's see. And I'm going with Luchador.
Hey! This would be cool because you get your own Luchador mask.
Yes.
And this means that my friend Amy, who's doing the artwork for our characters, is going to love that. So, like, she was already hyped I was making a fox class. If I tell her, yeah, you know my guy was playing as a fox, yeah, he's a Luchador now. She's gonna go, Luchador color schemes.
Yeah.
She's actually gonna love it. Okay,
Yeah.
so with you as a Luchador, You start
Yeah.
with a D12 for your hit die. So your hit points are 12 plus your toughness modifier.
So 12 plus. I actually haven't sorted out my main stats yet.
Well, put them in.
Uh,
Keeping in mind, obviously, what your Azarian boosts you in, which is +2 cunning and +1 smarts.
yeah. So you have the numbers,
Yes, I do.
and I have the character sheet here.
Cool.
So there is power, and I think I'll go with the cunning. Doesn't need to be the highest because I believe it's included.
Yeah, you got a +2 in your cunning already.
Okay, so I'll put 15 in my cunning.
Okay, put 15 in your cunning, so that's
17.
I'll take it to 17 in total.
Yes.
And what are you going to put in your smarts to get on about +1?
What was the second highest number?
Your second highest?
Actually, let's go second lowest.
Second lowest. So your second lowest is a 13.
Yeah, so it's 14.
Okay, so that's a 14 on your smarts. That leaves you with a 12, 16, 14, and 17.
Because so I think I'll go with the power 12.
Say that again, sorry, Fox.
So power is the 12.
Okay, power is your 12.
Appeal could be one of the higher numbers. So
Ooh, excuse
it's
me.
14 or 15.
Well, you got 14, 16, or 17.
Let's put 16 in
16.
appeal.
16 into appeal. Cool.
Let's go with the higher wit. So
So for 17 in your wits.
yes.
Okay.
Oh wow, 117. Wow.
That
And
gives 14 for your toughness.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So with 14 in your toughness, that 14 will give you a +2 onto your toughness modifier. And with that, your starting HP is 14.
Damn.
Okay.
So technically, you're actually more bulky than the tank.
Yeah.
With that said, your proficiencies. Now, these are interesting for a luchador.
Yeah.
You are proficient in the light attire, and that's it.
Yeah.
You are proficient with clotheslines.
Clothesline.
Seems like here's the tank now. You might not be wrong, Moose. You might not be wrong. But yeah, you're proficient in clotheslines, mat slams.
Mat slams.
And one other strike or grapple style of your choosing.
Hmm.
You can have a look through the move list at your own leisure and pick one from there.
Yeah.
Your saving throws are in cunning and appeal.
So I just need to make it that I need to replace that with cunning because I already had an appeal saving throw on my law plan.
Huh?
And yeah.
Cool. And then your skill-wise, you are proficient in workout, instinct, and any other two of your choice.
Okay. Let's see here. Where are my skills? My character sheet, the Word document actually doesn't have skills. So skills, and let's damn, hit the wrong button. Let's underline that, and the skills are
Yes. So the skills are power skills are flexing and workout.
flexing, and just a moment. This is work out. Yeah.
The cunning skills are balance and slyness.
Okay. Just a moment. This is kinda. Oh wow.
The document thought, you're a luchador, you don't need skill.
Yeah, pretty much.
God damn it, Moose. Do you want to break the game? You're a luchador, you don't need skill. Just wear your mask and inspire the people.
Yeah, I'll actually put I separate here power skills. Oh god. Again with the wrong button. And then I lost my mouse momentarily. And here we go. And then I will just actually that looks kind of actually right. And there's power skills, and what was the other cunning skills?
You see, so the cunning skills were balance and slyness.
Balance and slyness. Yeah.
Then we have your toughness skills, which are perseverance and conditioning.
Okay, just a little moment. Toughness skills.
Hey Moose, you're kind of teasing a match type you could have in the future. You're out of the ring. To the Shadow Realm with you!
Pretty much.
Call it hell outside the cell.
So why is this Word document being a douche?
Sometimes Word does, mate.
Yeah, that's true. Because for some reason it jumps to the next page, even though there is plenty of space. Okay, let's do it the easier way. I'll go to the last page and add the toughness skills there. As soon as I find my mouse again. There we go. Toughness skills. And lay it on me.
Just get the door up again. Yeah, just remember you're proficient in workout, instinct, and any other two of your choice.
Workout, instinct, workout, instinct, and
Any other two of your choice.
okay. So let's see here.
I'm gonna let you have a ponder. Whilst
Yeah.
I go to Vinny and get you set. So, Vinny, with you being big hulking rock of ages,
Powerhouse.
if it as if it wasn't obvious enough.
I still need to allocate my stats.
That's absolutely fine. Where are you going to allocate what?
Right, what were my numbers again? I didn't write them down.
No worries, this is why I backed him up, just in case.
You're a good man.
House. Okay, so you have 15, 10, 11, 14, 13 and 5. Bearing in mind that as a
Fold Mountain.
as a Fold Mountain Agricon, you have +2 power and +1 toughness.
Right, so I've got a 15, 14, 13, which are my nice ones. 15 in power.
15 into the power.
Oh, and then I was thinking second highest in toughness, but then I realised, yeah, he might be tough, but I also want him to be lovable because, I mean, he's The Rock. Everyone loves The Rock, so he's got to have appeal. So I'm putting a
There you
14 in appeal. 14 in appeal.
14 into appeal.
13 into toughness.
I'm now imagining Maui off of Moana
Yes.
Yeah.
It is Maui.
doing You're Welcome.
What else can I say except you welcome?
You welcome. I hear you welcome. You don't even sing
Nice
the
to
full
see that
song.
humans never change.
Nice to see rock don't change. Oh god, really? Everybody will love the rock. They must love the rock. You're right, Moose. You are right. Okay, so you've got your 15 into power, which is made into 17 because you've a +2.
Nice.
You have your 14 in appeal, and your 13 into toughness, which brings your toughness to 14 because of a +1.
5 goes straight into smarts.
5 is smarts.
He just about knows where the right end of a fork handle is.
That's about right.
Yeah.
And then you've got wits.
10,
and
11.
cunning.
I think he's got more of his wits about him than his cunning. So 11, 10, 11 wits, 10 cunning.
11 wits. And 10 in cunning. Brilliant. Got that all down here for you. Sweet. So, as a powerhouse, at level
Right.
1, your hit die is a d12, and so at level 1, your HP will be 12, plus your toughness modifier, which
2.
in that case is 2, so you start with 14 HP.
Ooh.
Everybody thinks Rock not smart. Rock don't have much smart, but Rock doesn't have it in smart, he have in appeal, actually. Well done, Moose. I think Moose is role-playing more than you are right now. Here's your rock fan.
I'm still building my character.
Yeah.
As soon as I get my character in my head, I'm going straight into erg mode.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so starting HP of 14. Your proficiencies. You are proficient in medium and heavy attire.
I can only wear heavy. I mean, like, I've got to weigh enough to break a ring eventually. Like,
Eventually, you just stepping in a ring would just shatter it. That's
yeah,
the goal.
that's my goal. That's my goal as a wrestler.
Just smash ring. Don't you mean you want to smash people through a ring? No.
No,
Smash
the
ring.
through people.
Oh, that'd be great. So yeah, you're proficient in medium and heavy attire. You're
Right.
proficient in choke slams,
Ooh.
body presses, and one other grapple or strike of your choice.
Alright. What are the grapples and strikes?
They'll be on the move list, which I've
Right.
put in the Ring Warriors Discord chat.
Lovely.
And you can have a look through there at your leisure and pick what you fancy from those.
Great stuff.
For the moment, can we rename the choke slam into the rock slam? I think for Ugg, I think that's how he would perceive the choke slam.
Rock smash.
The rock smash. It's literally the using a Pokemon move. It's that nuts.
I'm practically Graveler.
You're basically Graveler. Okay,
So
your saving throws are in power and toughness,
Mm-hmm.
and your skills for proficiencies, you are proficient in flexing, balance, perseverance, and any other one, your choice.
Flexing, balance, perseverance. Pressure.
Good shout.
I think you can see that. Pressure.
You can put.
He's very
pressure.
intimidating.
Yeah, I like it. Right, with that done, let's rotate back round and carry on with the peoples. So, where is it? There it is. So I'll go back down. Why is Geodude the smallest with the coolest name? I don't know, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Moose.
He calls himself dude because he's got a lot to prove.
Ah, that's why. That's a way around it. Okay, so rotating back to Christy.
Yeah.
Your starting equipment as an icon. So, as an icon, you can choose between either spring hide tights or reinforced tights.
Spring hide.
Okay, and for spring hide tights, I just have a look at my attire table. Okay, spring hide tights will give you your AC, which will be 11 plus your cunning modifier.
Got 11 plus. Did you say?
Yeah, your AC would be 11 plus your cunning modifier.
Yeah, my cunning is so
What number was your cunning again? Sorry, it was cutting out for me.
well, it's 15, but then I get +2 to it during for my New Zealand red.
Ah, lovely. So that would be 17 cunning in total, which would mean that you have, let's see, 1, 2, you have a +3 modifier on that.
Okay.
So your AC in total will be 14. Now on top of that, your next item of choice, you can choose between either... I'm feeling really lonely in here, like I'm the only one watching. Oh, bless you, Moose. Technically you're not, because I could see there are more people watching. I just don't think we're being interactive.
It's probably all of us playing, to be fair.
Most likely, to be honest.
I'm being interactive. I'm involved.
Yeah, so you're not truly alone.
Aw.
We're interactive. So your next item of choice, Christy, for your icon, you can choose between an iconic robe or a microphone.
Iconic robe.
Okay, with the iconic robe, I just have a look at Bing. With an iconic robe,
Daisy obviously doesn't want me to have the iconic robe because she's just got up, yawned, and walked away.
ah,
do the rest of it.
Daisy disapproves.
Disapprove. Have some cat friends. Aw.
Oh.
But yeah, iconic robe.
Okay, so with Iconic Robe, you get a +1 to your Encourage.
Yeah.
So to any of your Encourage checks, you get an added +1 with your Iconic Robe.
Yeah.
And last but not least, you can pick between either a Suplex pack or a Clothesline pack.
Fine, please.
Clothesline pack. Okay, so inside of your Clothesline pack, you'll have a torch with 5 spare batteries. You'll have in there an MP3 player with workout tracks.
Yep.
You'll have a set of casual clothes.
Yep.
And last but not least, you'll have a set of action figures with your signature on them. Or should I say your wrestler's signature on them, but there you go. And that is your starting stuff done. Whilst I'm sorting out everyone else, you can have a look at gimmicks. See what gimmick your character would potentially be. So if we're going through this in order, we are back to Josh now.
Oh yeah.
Lovely. And if I go up to the Brawler page, and when you want to work for me, there we go. Powerhouse, and there's Brawler. Lovely. Right, so as a Brawler, you start with either Spring Hide tights or Reinforced tights.
Reinforced tights, please.
Okay. So you do understand that this is sarcasm, do you? I do know, Moose. We know. So you're going with Reinforced tights, and Reinforced tights is will give you your AC, which is 13 plus your toughness modifier.
Okay. Okay.
Lovely. The next thing you have a pair of Brawler's gloves.
Okay.
And the Brawler's gloves give you a +1 when attacking with strikes.
Okay. That's one.
Does that include damage?
That's
Like,
only when you're declaring the attack.
okay.
So the damage
Yep.
is sadly unaffected. Bloody hell, Foxy
Okay.
with the animal friends.
Jesus Christ, there's a whole zoo.
The whole zoo of animal friends.
Yes.
Okay, and you also have between a clothesline pack or a drop kick pack.
Clothesline pack, please.
Clothesline pack. So you basically have the same stuff as Christy on that one.
Yeah.
So if I just check that again. Here we are. With the clothesline packs, you have a torch with 5 spare batteries.
Mhm.
You have an MP3 player with workout tracks.
Mhm.
You have a set of casual clothes.
Yep.
And a set of action figures with your signature on them.
Okay.
Lovely.
Okay.
So, like Christy, you can have a look at the gimmicks and see what your wrestling gimmick could potentially be. Whilst I go over to Tashi.
Hello.
So, your Brawler. Spring
as
hide
well.
or Reinforced tights?
Reinforced tights, please.
Okie dokie. So, Reinforced tights, that's 13 plus your toughness modifier.
So that will be +3, so 16.
Wow.
I don't know if you're reading the chat, but me and Moose have decided that Erg now does haikus.
Erg reads in haikus. Yeah, that's awesome. So you have a pair of brawler's gloves, which will
Yes.
give you +1 to attacking with strikes,
Yep.
and you have either a clothesline or a drop kick pack.
Drop kick pack. There. Drop kick pack, please.
Lovely. So the drop kick pack, you have a collapsible vaulting pole, which can reach up to 20 feet.
Yep.
You have a set of medical supplies.
Mhm.
You have a set of casual clothes.
Yep.
And a set of backstage VIP tickets.
Sweet.
Awesome. So you have a look at the gimmick stuff, even though I pretty much know what you're going to be picking at this point.
Oh yes.
As we move over to Foxy.
Yes.
So your luchador
Yes.
starting equipment. So,
Just a moment. I'll find my mouse again. This is the problem when you have like 42-inch screen on the other and 24 other.
I was going to say,
So-
as a fox, you're really bad at catching mice.
Yeah.
Or Loplands for that matter.
Yeah, oh, look.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so your starting equipment. As
Yeah.
a luchador, you start with spring hide tights,
yes.
which give you your AC of 11 plus your cunning modifier.
My cunning is 17, so it's +3, I believe.
Yep, so that's +3, so your AC would be 14.
Yes.
Then you start off with a luchador mask.
Just a moment. I'll erase the high-flying boots quick. Lucador mask. Okay.
Which is just simply what it is on the team, a luchador mask. And you have either a suplex pack or a drop kick pack.
What's in the suplex pack?
Let's have a look. Double checking, the reinforced tights was 13 plus toughness modifier. You are correct, Ash.
Sweet. Okay.
Let's see. The suplex pack. It has a 15-pound dumbbell, a rolled up mat which covers a 10-foot cube, a set of casual clothes, and a set of t-shirts with your signature on them.
This is a hard decision because I already have dropkick pack here ready for the last time, so I think I'll go with the suplex pack.
Okay, roll with that suplex pack. To switch out your dropkick pack for the dumbbell, the rolled up mat, clothes, and a set of your own t-shirts with your signature on them.
Yeah.
You gotta sell that merch.
Yeah, because I gotta sell the merch.
Lovely. Once you got that down, have a look at gimmicks, have a good think about what gimmick you would like to be as we move to Vinny.
So, quick question before we move to Winnie.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll just ask, what was in the suplex bag? Besides the casual clothes and the signature t-shirt.
Okay, so you had a 15-pound dumbbell.
15. What was the short version of pound? It was LBS.
Yeah.
Well.
And you have a rolled up mat which covers a 10-foot cube. Or covers 10 feet, I should say.
Covers 10 feet area.
so that's you pretty much sorted for now, and you can have a look at your gimmick options.
Yes.
Lovely. Now, Vinny, with you in the powerhouse.
Yes. Right.
So, you start with reinforced tights.
Hey.
So that is 13 plus your toughness modifier.
Right.
And since your toughness is 14, that would be a plus.
+2.
There you go, yep, thank you. So that would bring your AC to 15. Then you also start with either a pair of elbow and knee pads or a pair of grappler's gloves.
Right. What do they do? What's the difference?
Have a look at my thing at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, elbow and knee pads give you +1 to conditioning, or a pair of grappler's gloves will give you a +1 when attacking with grapples.
I've got one grapple attack. I'll go with the knee pads, elbows and knee pads.
Okay, pair of elbow and knee pads giving you +1 conditioning. Okay, and the only other thing you have after that, you have a suplex pack or a powerbomb pack.
Right. Right. What's the suplex pack?
The suplex pack is the one that Foxy got with the dumbbell, the rolled up mat, the clothes, and the t-shirts.
Or the powerhouse?
The powerbomb pack has an iron bar and a set of 20-pound weights, a pair of hand grips, a set of casual clothes, and a set of front seat tickets.
Oh, see, like, I'd think of the powerbomb pack, but I'm also scared that Erg might see the 20-pound weights as a free snack. Go and eat them, and then probably get away with eating them.
Just eat your weight.
Just for a moment at some point that I can see it happening, I'm choosing the powerbomb. Because I don't know how Erg's going to play out until he plays out, but I see it in the cards.
You never know.
Just like you see everyone training, and then you just look at Erg just before a match, just casually popping a couple of 20-pound weights into his mouth and chewing happily.
So yes, with that you get an iron bar and a set of 20-pound weights.
I'll pick his teeth with the iron bar.
A pair of hand grips, a set of casual clothes, and a set of front seat tickets. set of casual cloves. I might want to eat some garlic.
I don't know why I can't imagine him. See that drop?
You're just hinting towards another secret race I'm working on, the vampires. Which no, it's not a secret race I'm working on. Well, it could be. Ooh, Never say never in the world of Ring Warriors.
We shall
Right.
see.
So, everyone's sorted out with their level 1 characters and all their starting bits, apart from 2 crucial elements still left, which we will try to get through as fast as we can, because I know we're getting late. So, the 2 things we have left is the gimmick and the creator climax. So, the first thing we want to do is the gimmicks. So, for
Sweet.
those who don't know, gimmicks are the aspects that make your character what it is. Think of it as backgrounds in D&D, but think of these as what character your wrestler is when they walk down to the ring, when they interact with fans, when they interact with the world around them. You're not just simply the wrestler, unless you are, then you are the professional, which could be one of the many kinds of professional wrestlers. But you might be a punk that just stands against humanity. You might be an entertainer, whether that be a clown, a dancer, or a TV personality. You might be a person who advertises for products. You may be a villain, a millionaire, and all the other options to really flesh out your character. If nothing there sticks out to you, give me an idea that you're interested in, and we can literally make something on the fly just for you. If you're not interested in any.
I'm going to be a spy. A former spy.
Lovely. Right, so if we do that first, actually, if we run with that. So, Foxy, if you want to be a spy,
Yeah.
you're cunning. You delve in and out of the shadows. As a spy, you will have... I will allocate this to you now, ad lib. As a spy, I will give you... Now, you already got it, I'm sure, but you will have proficiency in slyness because you're a spy.
Yes.
Because you are a spy and you're used to stealing stuff, you will start with 75 WB, which are wrestle bucks,
Okay.
which is the currency of the world. You mean a universal currency that has the name wrestle in it? Yes, yes, and yes.
So I'll just type out here, gimmick.
So yes, face and heel is completely up to you guys as well. So if you don't know what face and heel means,
I'm gonna be a heel.
yes, so being face means you are a good guy wrestler, so you're doing it for the people, you're doing it for the right reasons, you're being a good guy, you're incentivizing the right thing. If you're a heel, you're the bad guy. You don't give a crap about the good guy, you don't give a crap about the people. You know who you are, and you're the greatest. So screw what they think, it's all about what you think. So, yes, Spy would have proficiency in slyness, I'll give you 75 wrestle bucks. And for a quirky little item that you can start with for your spy missions,
Just a moment. Sling box. 75 wrestling box. And what else?
you know what I'm going to give you? Because you're a spy, I'm going to give you a hacking kit.
Wow.
Go full spy.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will be your gimmick sorted out for now, Foxy.
So what was the? It was cunning.
Yeah, Cunning had slyness under it, yep.
Yeah.
What will he be hacking? Well, you have to wait until the adventure begins and find out. You never know what he might be hacking. He might be hacking the GM's own PC to find out what happens next so he can predict the future.
Maybe.
So, let me see. Let's do one of the ladies next, just to keep it balanced. Christy, why don't we do you?
Well, I was going to go with Hot Topic, but I don't know whether to do model or adult actor. Towards model, maybe a bit more.
Up to you. Both are quite hot, as I have said.
Model over there.
Okay. So you are a model. Your body is known from magazines to billboards. You have been made as the example of modern-day perfection. The good looks may translate into your ego, with you either being honoured by your looks or being consumed by them. You, as a model, you start with proficiency in conditioning. You'll hack the commentary team to inspire the crowd. There you go.
Yeah.
So yes, you have proficiency in conditioning. You start off with 150 wrestle bucks. Because you're a model, you're relatively well paid. And because you're a model and you need to make your skin somewhat shiny every now and again, you also start with a bottle of baby oil.
I'm fairy, so clearly it will be coconut oil.
Yes, I will give you that. You will have a bottle of coconut oil because you're furry.
Sweet.
I will gladly give you that. with that sorted out for yourself, let's
Yep.
go, Josh. What have you got?
Yeah, I've just been looking at them, and I quite like the sound of like a Dominator from the Stonic
Oh,
one, maybe.
get to that. Calm down. The Dominator. So you stand tall and composed, clocking your eyes onto anyone around you as they pass or approach. You do not seem like the most approachable sort at first glance. That may be a stereotype brought on by the peers. As a Dominator, Josh, you will start with proficiency in pressure. So whenever you roll for pressure, you can add your proficiency on top of that.
Nice.
You start with 50 wrestle bucks. Whether or not you earn
Okay.
those wrestle bucks by scaring the living daylights out of people, no one will ever know.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
There you go. And you also start off with a pair of darkened sunglasses. So you are literally the Terminator.
That's why I wanted it. I remember a cartoon from when I was a kid of sharks who had sunglasses on, so I picked it.
Sweet. Lovely. So that's you sorted. Tashi,
Hello.
with you, I think we already know what we're going with you.
Yep. I'm going. Yeah, sorry. Go.
And I believe you're going to be the contractor.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, you can lay bricks, sort electronics, check pipes, and anything else in between. You may even only specialize in one particular area of work. You like to get your hands dirty, but might also include your face and whole body at times. Okay, as a contractor, you start with proficiency in workout.
Yep.
You start off with 100 wrestle bucks.
Woo.
And-
I'm rich.
And you
I mean,
start
what?
with a tool belt.
Aw, sweet.
Who doesn't like to get their hands dirty? Yeah,
exactly.
Cheeky moose.
Ooh.
Hey, hey.
Ooh. Yeah, it's a bit of a combination
Oh.
between blood, water, and cement.
There you go, lovely.
Yeah.
So,
Becoming rock hard. Yeah.
cool beans, we got you guys sorted, which
Yes.
leaves Vinny.
So I believe
Hello.
it's done.
Have you looked
Right.
and thought of your gimmick?
Yes, I've looked. I've made my decision. Now, earlier I had a bit of a giggle because I just had a thought come in my head of just having previously have been an adult actor. Just thought there'd be a nice plot twist, but I realised this is a bit too much silliness, so I've gone for Next Generation instead.
Oh, so you have a lineage behind you. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. The Next Generation. You are the second, third, or even a further generation of wrestler. Your ancestors were in the ring before you and maybe showed some of their skills to you as you were growing up. It is now your time to take their mantle and their name and make your own path in the industry. With that, you start with proficiency in Bygone.
Yeah.
You also start with 50 WrestleBucks.
I have no understand of currency.
It's like it adds up to Ugg only count to 3.
How much is it? 500 WrestleBucks. Just drops all his money on the table.
like-
Is this enough?
Sir, that's way over the amount that I'm asking for. Just have.
This is a £20 weight. What?
Oh god. And with that, you also start with an item passed down from your ancestor.
Right, what can that be?
Anything you can think of.
You know what? I like the idea of this. I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been trying to improve on it, but I like the idea that he's got a rock, right? That's
Right.
been passed down generations since the wrestling family started, and it's a rock. And he keeps hold of it. It's the most precious object to him that he can never lose. But the thing is, he's so dumb, he doesn't realise that he's dropped it so many times and picked up the wrong rock.
So it's the Rock of Ages that you keep losing and picking up a different
It's
rock.
the same rock. It's just been a different rock 300 odd times.
So you probably lost it years ago, but you've just still got a rock.
Say
Yes.
the original rock could have actually been like the tombstone from like the first wrestler.
Oh,
No, the original rock was chipped off of his great great granddad in the very first title belt,
his very first title win.
and he kept it as a rock of good luck, and then lost it after this next battle.
Lost it. Oh, it's brilliant. I love it.
And I've also decided that Erg's granddad was called the Golem, and Erg's dad was called the Gravel Man, so not quite infringe on copyright. And simply because I want Erg's moveset to be hold on. Well, he gets one extra move, so I wanted that to be Headbutt, but then he's got Body Avalanche, and instead of Choke Slam, Rock Smash.
There you go.
I'm really pulling in that Pokemon theme there.
Just really pushing for Pokemon. Okay. I believe that's everyone's sorted. So everyone's got their races, their styles, their gimmicks. Great. That leads us to the final part of the stream and the final part of character creation. The one thing that really makes this interesting. I give you Creator Climax. So, if you've played wrestling games in the past, or if you know wrestling, you would know every iconic wrestler has the move. The one move that you constantly beg to see near the end of a match, and the one move that makes you want to chant, go crazy, or even go mad if the bad guy ends up putting on the good guy and winning. So Creator Climax is the identity of that. It is you, as a player, creating your own climax move, as it's called in the game, where it will gradually level up alongside your character as you go through the game. So, but in order to create your climax, you have to structure your climax move. So, your climax move is split into 3 different sections: a setup, a follow through, and a climax. So if I was to take Vinny's idea for his finishing move, which was to pick someone up and just punch him square in the face, or in the nose, so to say, your setup would be like grabbing someone's head. The follow through would be lifting them up and probably like bringing your fist backwards, and your climax, punching them in the face.
It works.
And if you were to do that, I would let you roll a D8 for your finishing move.
Oh.
And your finisher, because your finisher involves a square punch in the face, your punch in the face, it will be 1d8
Right.
plus your power modifier.
Oh. Oh.
And so this is how we're going to be going with creating everyone's finishers. Or climaxes. So, you can write yours down. If that's the climax you want to go with, it'll be 1d8 plus your power modifier, and you can name it whatever you wish.
No, see, I was originally going with like the theme, but now I'm thinking more Pokemon, so give me a minute.
I just call it Fissure. Or the Fissure Punch. It's up to you though, I'll come back to you for that one.
Yeah.
Let's mix this up. Let's go Tashi this time round.
Hello.
So, your builder, your
Build up.
Hisen Boa Constrictor, what would be their climax move?
Oh god. Okay, so we've got. So is
Obviously,
it like?
you can use the move list, sorry, to help
Yeah, I
identify
was
what your
gonna
finisher
say.
can help being.
Well, I definitely know what my climax would be.
Way.
But it's just the whole.
you want me to come back to you?
I mean, I'd like.
I think I've got an idea for mine.
Okay. Christy,
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
your
sure.
idea?
I'll think about it.
So it's got a bit of a weird name that I've just come up with, but it's quite amusing.
Right.
It's called the IKEA.
Right. I like this already.
Called the IKEA. So, because one of my characteristics is turn myself into a ball.
Right.
Rabbit meatball. That's where the IKEA comes from, because you get
Ah.
ridiculously cheap meatball. Turn myself into a meatball. Or launch myself. So I'm thinking, like roll out, like
Okay, yeah.
nil tank. And then one of the legs, so either left or right, is the only one that comes out and hooks around the neck.
Oh, so it's like a roll-out leg clothesline.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. The IKEA. I like it.
Whether it's coming out from the left or the right
Okay, so
of the
you're...
meatball.
Okay, so for the IKEA, your setup would be rolling into the ball. Your follow-through would be...
Launching.
Like launching at your opponent. And the climax would be your leg extending and smacking them across the neck.
Yeah.
Now for that happening, I'm going to let your IKEA roll a D8. And you're an icon. So you know what? Because you're an icon, I'm going to let you add your appeal modifier on top of that move. So that would be a D8 plus your appeal modifier for your climax move.
Is
Wait.
in my appeal. Modifier would be
What was your appeal, sorry?
15.
15. So that is a plus
16.
16. So that is a plus. Let me see. 12, 13. 15, 17. That is a plus 3.
Okay.
So that would be your D8 plus your own modifier, blah blah blah, for your damage for that one. Lovely. Right. 2 down. Does anyone else have an idea for their climax move?
Well, because I'm a Lucador, I was thinking maybe there would be like a... The only bad thing is that I'm not proficient with like hitting weapons. That would be so cool that I would just pull out a random laptop and just whale them on the head with it.
That's one thing. So, okay, say that to me again so I can get... Oh, okay, Gothic's going to bed, guys.
Okay.
Good night, Gothic.
Night. Good night, Gothic.
Yeah, hope you look after yourself as well. I know you've been ill for the last few days, but hope that definitely passes for you soon. Okay, so... what was your idea for your climax again, Foxy?
My idea for the climax was that it would be like I would go outside the ring, grab like an announcer's laptop, get back into the ring, and just hit the person I'm doing the climax to upside the head with it.
Or just smash a laptop over their head.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. So, if that's the case,
Yeah.
yeah, Night Gothic. Let me see. If that is the case, we're gonna let you do. Okay, we're gonna probably do the same thing there. So, your setup is going to be finding a laptop or something that resembles said laptop, even if you've got to just whip one out of nowhere. The follow through is to take said laptop and lift it. the climax
Yeah.
being smash it over a mother's head.
How does that sound so familiar? I don't know.
I wonder. So with that, I'm gonna let you have a. I'm gonna let you have a 1d8 on it.
Just a moment.
I think that'll suit it.
Oh.
And I return. Hello. What did I miss?
Just
Slam
sorting
me.
out the rest of our finishing moves.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've got a name for mine.
Oh, what was the name of yours?
Well, it's going to follow Pokemon. I've got to have Rock Wrecker.
Ah, yes. Very good.
Because, I mean, it does say it's the exact text for it is the user launches a huge boulder, i.e. Erg, at the foe to attack. I can believe that Erg is that huge boulder.
So I believe it was set up is finding a laptop,
Yep.
then follow through was raise it above your head,
Yep.
through, and climax, slam it to opponent's head.
Yes.
And this is my climax move is called Hack and Slam.
Okay. Brilliant.
Nice.
So your damage for Hack and Slam
You
will
know,
be 1d8,
1d8.
and because of your luchador and sneaky antics, you can add your cunning modifier.
Okay.
Lovely stuff. So that's
Yes.
your finishes. That's your climax sorted. That leaves us with Tashi. Have you had any ideas?
Okay. So first of all, I would like to. So, okay. So for the build-up, I'd like to headbutt, like my opponents to stun them, and then I'd like to use my boa constrictor tail.
She?
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
I can at
Everyone
least hear you.
disappeared. I had everybody flashing, but nobody's saying
Yeah.
anything.
Oh.
I was saying stuff. Like, did anyone hear what
I
I
did.
said? then?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Okay.
Don't have it, mate.
I'll start from the beginning then.
Yeah, go
Right.
for
So, okay. So, first of all, I know it's not using any of my proficient like sort of moves and stuff,
That's
but
fine.
who cares?
Because this is the thing with all of your climax moves. When you roll to hit the move, you have proficiency on it because it's your finishing move. So you're just proficient
Okay.
with it.
Okay, so, so first of all, I would like to, well, it's either a headbutt or some kind of, like, sort of forearm strike or something along the lines. I haven't really thought which one it will be, but it's just to stun the opponent, and then I'm gonna use the boa constrictor tail to lift my opponent above my head, and then I'm gonna do the whole go to sleep thing by dropping them on my knee.
Sweet.
Like, yeah, raising the knee as they kind of like
As we
sort of
just
smack
as
their
you-
face into it and then just
yeah. I'm game for that. So
yeah.
your setup would be dazing them. Now you could add your gimmick into that, so like you could like whip out a brick, smash the brick in front of their face, which creates dust so they can't focus on anything.
Yes. Yes.
Then the follow through can be your tail whipping them, catching their legs and setting them up.
Yep.
And then your climax,
Mm.
let them drop, raise your knee, smash straight in
Yep.
the face.
And
What would you call this
I am
monstrosity?
I have 2 names. I bet the sledgehammer has already been taken, or it's a type of move. But I was thinking, build it, fix it, wreck it.
Nice.
So I don't know which one of the 2 names I should go with. I don't know.
You can
I
call it.
bet.
Well, you can call it build it, fix it, wreck it, but just call it the BFW.
Yes, the BFW. I like it. Yeah. Yep. Gonna call it the BFW then.
Because then you can imagine fans going BF dub, BF dub, BF dub. They're just chanting it.
Your BFW, DFW, or something like that. Yeah. No, that's cool. I'm just gonna make notes here.
Lovely. Now, because that involves smashing someone in the face with your knee while dropping them, and because that's a little bit more creative, you know what? I'm gonna let you have a D10 on that one.
Sweet.
But I'm
So-
gonna make it be a D10, and because you're a brawler, you can add your power modifier.
Sweet.
On top of that
I'm just
damage.
gonna- So my power modifier, I think it's a +2 if I'm... Yep, +2. Okay, so it'll be 1d10 +2. Yeah. Yep, and I'm just gonna be... Or, well, it could be wreck it, or it could be build it, fix it, break it. So it'll be a BFB
Yeah.
or BFW.
Oh, yeah, of course. Like, you can always
Oh,
have a
whip
think about
one.
it whilst we're going over bits, but no,
Yeah,
that sounds
sure.
awesome regardless. Right,
Yeah,
last but not
cool.
least, Josh.
Right, yeah, I've been trying to think about my move. I'm not really too sure what to do though. I was trying to think something from like Jaws because obviously I'm a shark, but there's no way you can really get under the ring and then do like a surprise attack.
Well,
Um,
saying that, you can always, and here's an idea, you could do a
Yeah.
pop-up. In a pop-up in wrestling terms is to do, you like grab your opponent by the waist and just give them a quick huh, like a quick kip up in the air. Do a
Yeah.
whole while they're falling and go for the bite.
yeah, I could do something like yeah. I was thinking, yeah, that sounds quite fun. So like pick them up, throw them, like lean down and like just uppercut them or something like that or whatnot.
Or even better,
Or,
you can throw them up in the air as your setup, as your follow through, jump up and bite them, and follow them down into a slam.
oh yeah, that sounds great actually. That sounds perfect. Yeah, that sounds quite cool.
So you can call it the Great White Dive or something.
Yeah. I was trying
sweet.
to think something attacks. Like I was trying to think something from Shark Week. I heard something funny from Shark Week, but I can't remember what it was now.
Sharknado.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a spin on you jumping up for the bite and call it the Sharknado.
Yeah. So I just like twirling all the way up and all the way down, like just going through massive screws. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's actually sounds pretty dope.
So I'm like just spinning up at them. I grab them in my mouth and then spin them, bite them, and then get them spinning and then crash into the ground.
Yeah,
That sounds like fun. The Sharknado.
the Sharknado. It's being done.
Yeah.
So your setup will be the pop up into the air. Follow through will be the jump up spin. And the climax would be the bite downward spin into what is known as the Sharknado.
Yes.
Now, because of how awesome that is, I'm gonna give you a D10's worth of damage on the Sharknado.
Thank you. Yes.
And with the D10 on the Sharknado, you can add. Yeah, you know what? You can add your power modifier onto that.
Thank you. Yes, that's good. So that's a +3,
Lovely.
I believe. Yep.
Right. So with that, your climax moves are all sorted out.
Also, when you gave me the cunning modifier, I hope you didn't forget that my gimmick actually gives me even more cunning.
Well, it doesn't give you cunning; it gives you proficiency in slyness.
Oh, right.
I'm not overpowering you more, Foxy.
I also had another idea for another finishing move, but I'll probably message you privately or something like that.
That's alright, because
depending.
we can look into things after this if need be, if you're not happy or if you want to change things over.
No,
Okay.
no, it's fine.
The last things I want to go through are your level 1 abilities, and that'll be all we'll have. So, I'm going to do these in order of how they're on my page. So, starting off with the powerhouse. Ovinia.
Hello.
There it is.
Hello. I was distracted.
I don't know why. I was thinking of the Looney Tunes episode. Belvedere, come here, boy.
No, I was just thinking that you were talking to me, but Erg was just thinking, who's Vinny?
Okay, so your level 1 ability as a powerhouse. You have the
Right.
ability known as larger than life.
Well, it makes sense.
Indeed. As a powerhouse, you are capable of becoming the largest threat in any situation. As a bonus action on your turn, which I will add that in. Your turn. You can glare at a creature within 30 feet and intimidate them. They must succeed in a power saving throw or be intimidated by your very presence, causing them to have disadvantage on their next attack. You may use larger than life equal to your power modifier and must make a short rest to restore the uses. And then at level 5, the range increases to 45 feet. At level 10, it increases to 60 feet. And at level 16, you may use larger than life equal to your power and your proficiency modifier together.
Well, damn.
You are literally the biggest thing in the room, and people are scared of it. So that is for you. Now for the brawlers. This goes for both Josh and Tashi.
Sweet.
So,
Sweet.
for you guys, for your level 1 brawler antics, you get the old 1-2. When it comes to a fist fight, you have the clear-cut jabs and hooks. As a level 1 brawler, you can attack with another strike after you land a first strike. The damage of a second strike increases by 1 damage die if it's typing at levels. Oh, whoops! Yeah, I've got a little typo thing here. Oh yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, so basically, as a level 1 brawler, you can attack with another strike after you land your first one. So if you successfully land your first strike, you can follow up with another one straight afterwards. And the damage of the second strike at levels 8 and 16 increases by an additional damage die.
Okay.
Ooh,
Something to look forward to.
that's cool.
Then Luchador, so Foxy.
Yes.
Your level 1 ability is known as Guerrero Enmascarado, which is literally the Spanish for masked wrestler.
Alright, can you type it in the Discord?
I will copy and paste that so that you can get the spelling of it.
Yeah.
So, you never remove your mask, but if you did, you would be completely invisible. As long as you wear your mask, you gain advantage on any appeal checks. When you take your mask off, or when you lose your mask, you become someone nobody knows and gain advantage in cunning checks instead.
Ooh.
Hang on. You're that fox race, right?
Yes.
You are the grey fox.
Yes.
Take off the mask. No one knows who you are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, with that, then I go all the way down to Icon for Christy.
Yep.
And so for Christy, your level 1 ability is known as... Well, you have two, actually. You have Iconic Flair and Mass Appeal. So, Iconic Flair. As the greatest of all, you make everyone around you feel your very presence. From level 1, you can give Iconic Flair to an ally within range. This comes in the form of 1d6 and has uses equal to your Appeal modifier. The ally can use this flare during any of their rolls and add the total number to their roll. Uses of Iconic Flair are restored after a long rest. At level 10, this is reduced to a short rest. At level 20, this is reduced to per encounter. So basically think of it as bardic inspiration.
No, I know how it works. Yeah.
Yeah. For Mass Appeal, you let the audience around you know who is the true King of the Ring. Your power moves use your Appeal modifier, and your cunning moves use your Wits modifier. And you'll know which ones are power moves and which ones are cunning moves when I've updated the move list properly to show that, so don't you worry about those at the moment.
That's fine.
And with that done, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to announce that you are Ring Warriors!
Woo!
Officially. Okay,
Now
so...
I just need to come up with names for our wrestlers.
Happy.
Yes, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to end the stream here with all our character creation fun times. So we have Tashi, who will be playing as a Boa Constrictor Hissen Brawler. We have Foxy, who will be playing as a Red Fox Azarian Luchador. We have Christy, who will be a New Zealand Red Loplan Icon. We have Vinny, who will be the Fold Mountain Agricon Powerhouse. We have Josh, that will be the Great White Sharkon Brawler, which by itself sounds fucking cool. We do have another party member that will be hopefully joining us next week. I'll be sorting out her character, probably behind the scenes before that happens. So it'll be a secret to everybody. But with that done, have a think of your wrestling names, because when we come back next week for our first official adventure of Ring Warriors, we're going to start by introducing each other. So you can think of your character, your character's background, what they do, all that fun stuff, and bring it to the table next week when we kick off the adventure of Ring Warriors. Which I hope you guys are looking forward to, because I've been writing up some stuff, and let's say for people that are fans of wrestling, you're going to find it quite interesting. And for those that may not be as in tune to wrestling, you're going to be just as enthralled. Hopefully, that's the plan at least. That's the plan. Right, let me just put this notepad file in here in case anyone forgets their numbers or anything. Players, stat numbers.
There we go. Yeah, sorry, I disconnected for a sec.
They give me a weekday so I don't miss anything. Well, Moose, this I am happy to announce that Ring Warriors will be streaming every Friday as long as we are able to. So Fridays on my live stream will be Ring Warrior Fridays, where we will wrestle, get down to the bottom of some big adventure. And you can tune into that every Friday. If you want to keep in the loop of when we are going live, you can check on the social links. They'll be down in the chat box for you to see. That'll be the Discord server, Facebook group, and the Twitter page for all your Ring Warrior needs, as well as updates as to when I'm streaming in general and all the other fun stuff in between that. So, before sounds rocky. Wow, Moose is really into being Vinny's biggest fan right now.
No.
I'm honestly, I'm honoured. Beautiful.
It's so beautiful, oh my god.
Can we call these pile driver?
Yeah, great. Okay, so, before we end this evening, does anyone have like anything we need to say, like any closing remarks or any like sly plugs that we need to put in?
So, well, not me anyway.
I'm all good.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Cool.
There you are.
Lovely. Right, so with all that in mind, bearing in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that of course, you see the names that are over here. There were two people that weren't with us, and that was Zek and Tanya. I'll be hopefully getting them both set up by next week if they can join us. If not, we'll be getting them set up and they will be joining us at a later time. So we have more people joining the Ring Warrior family. But until next time, folks, I hope you're ready for what is proving to be probably one of the greatest gaming ideas I've ever came up with, as hopefully you will join us for the adventure, not just in-game, but also the adventure of seeing how the game gets developed over time, as hopefully I get to release this for the general public in the future. My name's The Exploder. I am joined by these amazing individuals. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be seeing you next week, and until then, stay explosive. We'll be seeing you next time. See you, folks.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.